Hey, welcome to Enhanced Smart Skills. Today we're diving into something I think we've all felt, that frustrating feeling of speaking up only to feel like you're completely invisible. Well, we're going to fix that. We're going to walk through 4 simple but honestly powerful steps to build that unshakable confidence so that when you speak, people not only hear you, they actually listen.
You know that feeling, right? You're in a big meeting, you finally work up the courage to share what you think is a brilliant idea, and you're met with nothing. Just dead silence. Or maybe even worse, 5 minutes later, someone else says the exact same thing and everyone's like, wow, what a great idea. It's so frustrating and it can really make you start to doubt yourself.
But here's the thing. What if I told you the problem has nothing to do with how good your ideas are? It's not about your ideas. It's about how you communicate them. So stick with me through this, because by the end, you're going to have a clear 4-step game plan to speak with real authority and make sure those amazing ideas of yours finally get the spotlight they deserve.
All right, let's jump into step 1. And I gotta tell you, this one might sound completely backward. The first step to getting people to listen to you is for you to listen first. I know, it sounds weird, right? But trust me, real lasting influence doesn't start with what you say. It starts with your ears. This is the foundation for everything else we're going to talk about. And I'm not just talking about being quiet while you plan what you're going to say next. That's not listening. I'm talking about active listening. This is a whole different level. It's when you are 100% locked in, focusing completely on the other person. You're not just hearing their words, you're picking up on their tone, their body language. You're truly trying to get inside their head and understand their point of view. So why does this matter so much? Well, here's the magic. When you really truly listen to someone, you're sending them a powerful message without saying a word. You're telling them, hey, you matter. What you're saying is important. That builds an insane amount of trust and makes people feel safe enough to tell you what they really think. And guess what happens when someone feels truly hurt by you? They become way more willing to listen to what you have to say. It's a total game changer.
Okay, so how do we actually do this? It's not that complicated. Think of it like a 6-step process. First, and this is a big one, just pay attention. That means put the phone down, look at them, and focus. Second, try to withhold judgment. Your mission right now isn't to agree or disagree, it's just to understand. Then, step 3, reflect what you heard back to them. Something simple like, okay, so what I'm hearing is, works wonders. Then you can ask questions to clarify, summarize what you think their main point is, and only then, after you've done all that, is it your turn to share your own perspective.
And check this out, because this is the real secret sauce. The research is crystal clear on this. Listening is great, but it's not enough on its own. It's when you listen and then take action on what you've heard, that's when everything changes. As you can see, the feeling of being heard literally doubles. Taking action is the ultimate proof that you weren't just waiting for your turn to speak. You actually got it.
Okay, so you've laid the groundwork. You've built that trust by listening. Now it's time for step 2. Speak with CEO-level authority. This is all about projecting confidence and making sure your words land with impact.
So rule number 1 here is simple. Speak in headlines, not in rambling paragraphs. Seriously, think like a top executive. They don't have time to waste, so they get right to the point. They lead with the main idea, the big takeaway. So before you start talking, ask yourself, what's the headline here? Start with that. It shows everyone you're clear, you're confident, and you respect their time.
Next up, we need to do a quick audit of your language. It's time to cut out all those weak, wimpy phrases that kill your credibility. Just look at the difference here. I think this might be a possibility versus I believe this is the way forward. See the difference? One is hesitant, the other is decisive. Or how about I'll try my best? That just sounds like you're preparing to fail. Compare that to we will make this happen. That inspires confidence. Your words have to project certainty.
Here's a super simple but really powerful trick. The 3-second rule for eye contact. When you're talking to someone, try to hold their gaze for about 3 seconds at a time. It's kind of the perfect sweet spot. It's long enough to create a genuine connection and show you're paying attention, but not so long that it gets weird or creepy. It's such an easy way to build trust without saying a thing.
And finally, let's talk about your voice itself. Because it is absolutely not just what you say, it is how you say it. Think about it. The same sentence can mean 2 totally different things based on your tone. You need to use your pace, your volume, your intonation, all of it to communicate that you are serious and that you mean business. Your voice needs to project authority from the very first word.
Okay, moving on to step 3. This is the X factor. This is the glue that holds everything together, charisma. We know how to listen and we know how to speak with authority. Now let's talk about how to make your message absolutely magnetic.
Let's just get one thing straight right away. There's this huge myth out there that charisma is something you're just born with. You either have it or you don't. That is 100% false. It's not a gift, it's a skill. And just like any other skill, that means you can learn it, you can practice it, and you can get really, really good at it.
So, what exactly is charisma? Well, when you boil it all down, it's really just a powerful mix of two things: confidence and warmth. It's that simple. Your confidence makes people trust what you're saying, and your warmth makes them like you. When you bring those two together, you create this kind of personal magnetism that just draws people in and makes them want to follow your lead.
And if we break down what makes up charisma, you're going to notice something. This should all look pretty familiar. High emotional intelligence and empathy, well, that's what you build with active listening. Genuine confidence and strong communication power, that's what you get from speaking with authority. See? Charisma isn't some brand new thing you have to learn. It's the natural result of putting the first two steps into practice and then sprinkling in some genuine warmth and optimism.
Okay, so we've covered a lot of ground. We know we need to listen, speak with authority, and be charismatic. But none of that matters if you don't actually do it. So for our final step, step 4, we're going to make this practical. Let's build your personal action plan to put all this to work.
So I want you to do something for me right now. Think about your calendar for this coming week. What's on there? A team meeting, a big presentation, a one-on-one with your boss? Pick one. Because in that very next important conversation, I want you to try this.
I call this the influence flywheel. Think of it like a wheel that, once you get it spinning, starts to create its own momentum. It's a simple 3-part cycle. Step 1, before you say a word, just listen. Focus on understanding where everyone else is coming from. Step 2, when it is your turn, be concise and decisive. Remember, headlines. And step 3, throughout the whole thing, focus on that genuine, warm connection. Empathy. The more you do this, the easier it gets and the more influential you become.
Okay, so if you remember nothing else from this, remember these 3 things. Number 1, influence always starts with listening. It's the foundation of trust. Number 2, speak with certainty. Cut the weak language and project confidence. And number 3, charisma is not magic. It's a skill you can learn, and it's all about that mix of confidence and warmth.
And I really want you to hear this. This is not about trying to be someone you're not. This isn't about putting on a fake personality. It's about stripping away the bad habits that have been holding you back, so you can finally give your authentic, brilliant ideas the strong, confident voice they've always deserved.
So, my challenge to you is this. Look at your schedule for this week, right now. Find one conversation, just one meeting, where you will commit to practicing these skills. That's all it takes to start. If you found this video helpful, please like the video and subscribe to Enhance Smart Skills for more videos like this.